Every game says it's a masterpiece, but let's be real, most of them are lying.
Welcome to Good, Great, or Garbage, the series where I play games that you're talking about and some that you probably should have ignored. We're talking new releases, underrated gems, and just some overhyped disasters. And there can only be three outcomes: good, great, or garbage.
Please do keep in mind that these are all my personal opinions based on my experience with the game at the time of recording. I may not know everything about the game, so just bear with me.
Greetings, Newskes, and welcome to another episode of Triple G. Now we in a good mood today, and I hope you guys enjoying this series as much as I am. And I'm actually planning on redoing that little good, great, or garbage intro because it's time. We got a new green screen, we got some new effects. I think it's time to rework it. When that's gonna happen, don't know. The game of today is Paradox, a pretty controversial Bleach game that released on the ROBLOX platform for reasons that we'll go into later, but for now, let me give y'all the basic rundown and overview. Paradox is a Bleach-inspired Roblox RPG game similar to a lot of previous Bleach games that have released on the Roblox platform. Paradox currently has around 5,000 active players, over 70,000 favorites, and over 7 million visits, so it's a common name that everyone has heard of by now, or maybe some people even gave it a try. Now, for those that are new here, there are chapters down below if you want to hear a specific part of today's rant. And if you do enjoy this video, please check out some of my other content, as the YouTube algorithm just despises all of my other content outside of Roblox. And I'll tell you right now, if you like this video or any other video, you'll like the older videos. I guarantee it. With my shameless self-promotion out the way, let's hop into our first chapter of today's video. The gameplay. Loading into Paradox for the first time, you're greeted with a pretty cool looking cutscene of your character legitimately getting slimed out. Like, my boy is dead. Afterwards, you get to choose your name, your gender, and your faction before starting the game. Now, I went Soul Reaper because every hollow progression in every single Bleach game is always a nightmare. Gun to the back of your head, name a Bleach game with decent hollow progression that wasn't torture. There's an active quest line you're tasked to follow starting off the game, and now the game doesn't have a tutorial, so it doesn't tell you how to do anything. Who needs a tutorial nowadays? I don't mind spending 45 minutes just blindly running around looking for where to go do quests, all trying my hardest to ignore the overwhelming feeling of clicking that X button in the top right of my screen and leaving the game and never playing it again. I don't mind at all. But I'll make it easy on y'all watching this video. Paradox follows your generic quest farm progression system, where to progress, you do mission boards. Quite simply typed, so mission board, mission, mission board, mission, mission board, mission. There's a few different missions to choose from, but like everyone else, you're more than likely gonna do a simple exterminate mission, because who's about to actually escort a target? We already know how Roblox games get with that. After finishing your mission, you can either return to your respective faction home or replay the mission again. The stats in this game work a lot like Type Soul stats, where stats don't actually help your character directly, but instead they give you access to certain skills or skill trees. For example, having speed stats gives you access to speed skills, and these skills are things you can obtain from a drop called a skill crystal. Where you get these from, I don't know. Now, the most controversial thing that I'm hearing about when surrounding Peroxide is the gacha system. They got a whole gacha spinning system in here. I just don't understand why everyone's so mad about it. If you really think about it, every Roblox Bleach game has some type of spinning system. Type Soul, you popping codes to spin. Peroxide, you popping codes to spin, or you buying something to spin. So in any way, there's always some type of way to roll abilities. I don't remember ever playing a Bleach game where I spawned in with the Shikai and I just stuck with that Shikai element. And dang near every Roblox game, there's some kind of spin system. But the way Paradox run about it really just don't mix well for me. I feel like I'm playing an actual gacha game on Roblox. I don't rock with that. And bro, didn't Roblox have a whole thing about devs promoting gambling and something like that? Wasn't that like a whole... I think these Bleach games gotta make a more unique way of rolling, because popping codes or buying rerolls just might not be the move anymore. Paradox gives me quite a few personal opinions that come to mind when talking about it, so let's hop into our next chapter. My opinion. I'm gonna start off strong, man. I think Paradox is mid at best. The combat is pretty cool, but it's honestly just like Type Soul. You chain skills together with an occasional parry here and there. But the grind is so tedious, bro. There's a stat called Potential that you get from doing events like missions and wave modes called Eternal Flame, and Potential is an important stat that you actually need to progress. Man, I personally just wasn't enjoying the progression of this game, man. The amount of potential that you get per mission was just criminal, bro. Let me break this down. I played for 2 hours and I only got like 77 potential. Mind you, you need 200 potentials to just unlock your Shikai. Not Bankai, not nothing else. Shikai. 200. I played for 2 hours and I got 77. I just felt like I was getting nothing done for that whole time. Honestly, I just wasn't really a fan of Paradox. And I don't think I'm a fan of most Bleach games when I really think about it. They kind of all feel the same. It's like going into a toy factory where they're manufacturing toys and you just see the same toys going around. That's how every Bleach game feels to me, man. Like, they're all decent. I can see myself playing it before. But it's because of that thought that I realized no Bleach game has really felt original, like a new experience, some completely fresh. So again, to let my thoughts be known, I just don't really find this game entertaining because it doesn't feel like anything new. It feels like what we've had on the platform, the same thing we've seen, just with a different name on it. But still, I ain't gonna sit here and disrespect a new game that people are clearly enjoying. These are all my personal opinions and thoughts on the game based on my experience. And also, I do think the game is worth giving a try if you do like Bleach games and you want a new experience on a new Bleach game. With that, I suggest you hop in with, maybe 1 or 2 friends and choose everything besides an Iran card. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed today's video of Triple G, and with that, hope to catch y'all in the next one. Peace.